Now, social distancing when you're living in close proximity to your neighbors can be very difficult. This remains a cause for concern as the number of coronavirus infections continues to rise. Our reporter Manqoba Mchunu is in a densely populated area of Diepsloot and joins us now live. Manqoba, good morning to you. So a lot of focus there is going to be around food relief. A lot of people there are desperate for something to eat. What have you been able to observe this morning?
Well, certainly, Clement, and that's the reason why you see many of the people out here on the streets, of course, not observing and abiding by the lockdown regulations, many of them telling us that the issue of food is a big problem. Many of them are saying that since the lockdown has begun, it has hit hard on their pockets. They're not able to buy food to fend for their families. So it certainly is a big issue. And yesterday, of course, we saw those long queues here in Diepsloot with people waiting for food donations that had been donated by one of the companies. And of course, many of them going empty-handed, Clement, saying that they did not get any food, the food was finished. But the complaint here, mostly, Clement, is that many people are saying that they simply cannot make any money. They can't go to piece jobs. They can't sell on the streets because of the lockdown. And therefore, they really have been hit hard in terms of providing food for their families. But let's get a sense from the community members themselves. Let me speak to this sister, Ola Iqelengwa njengamanje. Siswami unjani? Ukuchaza njengamanje ukuthi wena le lockdown ngempela ikuhlukumeze kakhulu. Nihlukumeze kanjani njengomphakathi?
Rena re le community ra sokola ka re ke phela ka go ithekishetša ke rekisha di fruits di veg mo strateng so a ke sa gona go rekisha ka re ga ke be potonyana ka ke re ke a rekisha ke dira disentenyana tša gore ke rekele bana bogobe go tlama sole le maphodisa ba re tlo re itswalelela ke shutdown so shutdown e re tswaletse ka mekhukhung ya rena re dula ka re ga di mekhukhu di one room and ga re je sela gona le motho a tla go even door to door to check gore le jele go ba jwang ge re botsiša re no bona batho ba feta ka dijo ba re dijo ke tša di-disable le batsofe batho ba ile gore ba kry-a ditšhelete tša mmušo tša mphiwa fela ke bona ba phakago mo Diepsloot kore shutdown go rena ke a batsofe ke a di-old age le di-disable rena re le youth re kgona go ka itirela e no re tswalelela so re a sokola nna ga ke bolele lena so ke wito monna ka e sala tšhaiša ke koloi gala ga gona motho a nthušago ke zama ka go rekiša and nako nngwe ke kgone go thuša moagišana ka ke kgone gore ga ke go rekisa ke mo fa wa shina bana ba ka gore a hlatswe ke mo patela a ke sa kgone mo thuša ka selo le yena so ke yona ntho e le gore ya re tshwenya kudu.
Okay, she's explaining, of course, Clement, that, they are starving. She, of course, sells vegetables herself. And she's saying that because of the lockdown, she's unable to sell those vegetables. And as a reason now, her family is starving. She cannot put food on the table. She's saying, of course, that she wishes that, government can intervene in this relief. They've been waiting for food parcels. But, of course, she's saying that they have not been receiving. There's nobody who comes to their door to deliver this food. Just one last one, Siswami. Let's speak in terms of the food donations that have been here. I hear that many of you have not been getting logutla Siswami ogletwala.
No, kwa di rumors re bona batho ba roile gore ba kry di food parcel ba di kry ka ya re tsebe no bona ba roile fela ba re ditšwa ka di list mo ditšwa go gona re tsebe ke ma motho ba bangwa dishang go jo di tšea kae go diragala eng ke yona ntho e re stressa go kudu a re sa e khotlelela shutdown or ke COVID-19 ga re bolaya tlono re bolaya ra ipoloka gona bothata because a gona ntho e le gore ya loka o no bona batho ba ija ba ema go ra gona ntho e loka gore na re sa le youth ra gona go ka itirela mara ba rile o mongwe le mongwe a itswalelele ka gare ga mokutwana wa ga ke tla itswalelela le bana ba ka ba itswalela ra jang ke tsena toilet a ke na sepa sa go hlatswa ona matsogo gago ke problem.
Okay, thank you, Siswami. Of course, she's explaining that the lockdown has hit them very hard. She's saying that the food parcels that people are receiving, she's not been one of those people who have received those food parcels. As it stands, she doesn't even have soap. She doesn't have food to provide. She hears that there are lists that are going on that people are being used for people to get food. Let me speak to another community member quickly, Clement. Siswami, also, you're just telling me ukuthi simo senu asimnandi anihleli kahle la ngenxa ye lockdown.
Na ke na magore ne ile mphahlele gana re le community na ke phela ka go take just still le tish ke tsama ke tsena door to door and ba boletse gore shutdown re a dumela gore ka nnete boletse jo bo fihlile re a bo kushisha ka gore ba bala batho mo di radio le di TV gore batho ba tlhokofala letšatši ka letšatši mara ke le gore tsa letse bujwalo re tswile ka gare ga mekhukhu go ja go itšale ba re dijo shedi di a phakišwa ka moga re tswa re ro phaka re fola dilane tse dingwe tse diteletelele re sa re fo dilane tse diteletelele go tla maphodisa ba bitša le mašole ba re thunkanya ba re a go ne le dijo and ba bang dijo ba di kry-ile ba bang ga ba di kry-e nna ke a makatša gona shutdown ke ya mohutamang ke ya batho ba mohutamang gantse le ba re ba santse ba re fe ditlafo le di-mask a re na tsona ke tšere tukušu ke tetatile gore protection ya yona shutdown ewe ya COVID-19 goba yona corona eo virus gore se ka ba ya re affect mare jale tlaga ya re ntšha ka gare ga malapa le bana ba re nna ke ne le bana ba ba raro letlogolo tše ka tše fo and bana ba ba lebeletse nna ke kuyana di magetleng ga go kgone go tirela ke na le ka monna ke na selo.
Okay, let's hold it there. Sisom, thank you very much for speaking to us. Of course, she's explaining that, the situation is so bad that they don't even have masks. They've been asking for masks and soap from government, and they're also not getting those. She, of course, is saying that she also has grandchildren and children that she has to fend for, and she's unable to put food on the table due to the lockdown. So the communities here say they're very hard hit by the coronavirus, especially the lockdown, and they're asking for some intervention.
And Manqoba, just before I let you go there, one of the concerns being raised by those residents is that there's no facilitation really when it comes to the distribution of these food parcels. This is the concern that was raised by the Johannesburg mayor a week ago when he was in Alexandra, that you've got some of these organizations coming to communities to distribute the food parcels, but there's no proper coordination, and that leads to people lining up. It leads to stampedes in some instances. So how is it being facilitated there? Is it government at this stage offering those food parcels, or is it various organizations?
Well, Clement, I did speak to the Department of Social Development yesterday just to try and solicit if these particular donations were indeed from government. And I've been told by the department that these ones are not related to the department. In fact, we did learn later on that this was a donation that was made by Engine, a company, and also that many of the donations that have been made in this community are simply from private donors and private hands. So it's very difficult to be monitored, because yesterday there were chaotic scenes, the queue that stretched for over kilometers, and many of those people, Clement, went home empty-handed. They had woken up at about 5 o'clock in the morning waiting for food, but because of the lack of coordination in terms of how this is done, people are not, they don't follow procedure, certain procedure. There's no certain order in terms of how this is done. Many of them, unfortunately, left empty-handed, and they were very upset about that process. So, in fact, many of them this morning have appealed that, if at all there are donations, these should be coordinated well with the presence of police, who are obviously going to help in terms of coordination for them to get those parcels.